Hey there, I am Richard Band, composer of many, many, many films. You are watching Sin and Tonic, so come get spooky and drunk right now.
I want to be pretty.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
So pretty.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Sin and Tonic.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Allie. And this is episode 2, where we're going to talk to you about the 1979 David Schmoller film, Tourist Trap.
For this episode, we have drink counters.
So our drink for tonight is, well, inside of our cups, we just have some cider, because, you know, you need something to drink on a road trip, and what's easier than something that's in a can, so a cider or a beer. And we chose cider because it tastes better than beer, and we gotta drink a lot of it, guys. Come on.
A lot of ciders. Come on.
As well, our actual drink for tonight is tequila! Because nothing says college road trip better than tequila shots. Holla! Let's be real, it's gonna get drunk and weird tonight.
Let's get weird. We're wearing masks today because if you haven't seen Tourist Trap yet, the killer always wears a freaky ass mask through the entire movie.
And that's why we, me and Kelly, have made these masks by hand ourselves so that we could show you how dedicated we are to episode 2. Let's kick this evening off with some shots.
By
Should
the
we
end.
have alerted the audience that we're already 3 drinks and 2 shots in? All right, here's our first tequila shot. Third tequila shot of the night. Sorry, first for you guys. Whatever. All right, cheers.
Cheers, Tourist Trap.
Where is it? Huh? Oh yeah, that doesn't taste like regret at all.
So Tourist Trap, it is about a bunch of young adults getting straight on the side of the road and having to be saved by this wonderful man, seemingly wonderful man, who runs an old wax museum full of fucking mannequins. And things go awry and people start dying. So we open the movie with that band of stranded folks, and they come one guy who went to get because they had a flat tire, they went to get a new tire. Anyway, somehow he manages to end up at a fucking gas station. And who rigs this shit up? We think his name is Mr. Slauson in this movie.
Okay, yes. So what we think is Mr. Slauson, who helps him fix his car up and give him some gas. But then he's like, hey, you want to know what else I have here? This sweet wax museum.
Sweet. Who doesn't love a wax museum?
Honestly, that's the only reason I go to Niagara Falls.
So that guy takes his tire to go, I don't know, he runs across this gas station and nobody seems to be running it, but he comes across all those fucking mannequins that are so prevalent in this entire fucking movie.
A part of this band of misfits that we have from college who are on this crazy road trip, there's Tanya Roberts, who, if you didn't know, was one of the Charlie's Angels originally.
Also,
Midge
Vinciotti
from that 70s show. She was Donna's mom.
Who
So
doesn't
just
love Donna's
picture
mom?
her with blonde hair and with Bob. Yeah.
Fucking Bob.
He just wants people to come to his sweet wax museum, which, if you ran a wax museum, yeah, you would be begging for people to come to it too.
Which he opened with his wife, who is now sadly deceased. Dead wife.
Yes, so the more they explore this wax museum, the more they find out that, shit ain't right here.
So, this movie, as we talked about earlier, we mentioned, is directed by David Schmoller? Schmeller.
Yes, Schmoller.
Wait.
Schmoller.
Schmoller?
And the music for it is actually not done by Richard Band, which a lot of people seem to assume, which is incorrect. It's actually done by Pino
DiNaggio,
yes.
who did the score for Joe Dante's Piranha, which we talked about on our last episode. I rewatched Tourist Trap today just to be refreshed for the episode, and it's wonderful, but also I was very surprised by the lack of nudity. It was very refreshing. Also, as a full moon movie, or at least, yeah, it was an Empire movie. There was no nudity. And when you think of full moon, there's always fucking nudity happening. So it was
It's
very
true.
refreshing.
There's tons of nudity, but the whole thing is that with David Schmoller, he got kind of like a little shy, a little embarrassed about the fact about asking these ladies to get naked. So during the lake scene where they're all skinny dipping, or just
It's like the second scene.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like the second scene in the movie.
Oh yeah, there's
But basically, he was like, "Hey, ladies, like, do you want to get naked in this scene?" And it was a pretty much across the board no. And he was like, "Cool, all right," and then just
Cool.
kept going.
I'm a really sweet David
He's
Schmoller.
so sweet.
He's so sweet.
It's basically House of Wax. Like, if you ever rewatch the Vincent Price one, or even like,
I have watched
The
both
fucking-
of them.
oh, what's her name? Alicia Cuthbert and fucking and Chad McCoy.
Oh, and also
yes.
Paris Hilton. She dies.
Oh my
Wonderful.
god, yes! That's a whole other thing, but like I have a whole segment about Paris Hilton. Tourist Trap is that film, basically. Only not so many words, let's say.
And the guy is like extra fucking creepy.
Sorry,
It's okay to have papers up.
This
We're
is-
drinking. We
this-
can't remember everything.
we wrote
Yeah.
notes for
I'm
a
fine with-
reason.
Full Moon has a lot of like bananas, super outrageous, fucking bananas movies. They're wonderful, but they're low budget and they're weird.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not. Okay, Tourist Trap is a favorite amongst the entire Sin and Tonic crew because it's legitimately a good fucking movie. Okay, they had a budget of $300,000, which I read today.
It was like 800,000. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
I listened to an interview of David
Yeah.
Schmoller, and he said $300,000. Whatever, 800,000. So you spend $50,000.
Internet might be wrong, guys.
The internet could be wrong. God fucking forbid. My favorite part of Tourist Trap, besides the first scene in the garage, where there's a lot of like you get introduced to the weird mannequins, is literally any part that has a mannequin. So these folks go to the gas station that has like a wax museum in it, and they're like, "What's in that house back there?" "Oh no, you shouldn't go back there." But it's filled with fucking mannequins, and mannequins are scary.
That is 100% true. Now, my favorite part of the film is literally anytime Davy comes out. So
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
That's how he sounds.
Oh, you are so pretty.
This is the brother to Mr.
Slauson.
Slauson.
Chuck O'Connors. No, just Chuck Connors. Fun facts. Stephen King loves this movie. This is actually a legitimate, wonderful, really good quality full moon movie.
Yes, and actually in his book, The Dance Macabre, he talks about this film, which is how we know he likes it.
Oh boy. So, we know that the killer is a telekinetic, but is he also a ventriloquist? Because where do the sounds from the fucking mannequins come from?
I'm gonna go ahead and say magic. So the big reveal in the end is that Davy, the man in the mask, is actually Mr. Schlosman.
Slosman. The sweet man that you meet in the beginning of the movie when everybody's skinny dipping. He just sits there, has like a normal conversation with naked women in the river in his gun. That's Mr. Slosman. He's very sweet.
In his gun?
Drink counter, I don't even know what to tell you. Do you know? Do you know?
Shrink counter? Where?
Drink counter, not shrink. So how Mr. Slossman / his brother Davy kills people is he turns them into wax people in the museum and turns them into mannequins. So he puts some kind of like mannequin plaster over their eyes and then their mouth and then their nose. It's like this slow form of torture where they slowly fucking die.
You won't suffocate. Your heart will burst from fright before you lose consciousness.
So the movie ends with our beloved character Molly or Holly, who stands up against Mr. Slauson, aka Davy, aka the killer, and he wants to keep her and turn her into a wax figure as he does with everyone that he kills, because she reminds him of his late wife. Sometimes it feels a little campy and cheesy, but the other time it's fucking horrifying. If a portion of your nightmares consists of opening the door and fucking mannequins fucking fall onto you, it's really terrifying.
But if we have learned anything from being in the real world, more likely than not, it's just a doll and it's just a couch. It's fine.
It's just a couch. It's just magic.
All right, I'm pretty drunk. Are we gonna do a
We're
game?
leaving. Yes, we're doing slash cards now.
All right.
I'm sure you can work.
This
with
is
okay.
where everybody gets to find out right now how fucking terrible we are at trivia when we're drunk. So this is a game in which no
Are you
one has
filming?
promoted us to advertise on this show, hence why we cover up the names. But it's full of
It's a
Trivia-
horror
whatever, it's
trivia game
trivia.
card. So, okay. In theory, we're gonna do a drinking game where if we get it wrong, we have to take a drink. So if we get it wrong, you have to take a drink.
and if we get it right, we all have to drink.
Let's just all drink.
You know what? We'll figure it as we go.
Whatever.
All right.
Okay.
So, first question. Who directed The Conjuring in 2013?
James Wan.
Fuck yes. Don't even have to look. I know it's right.
My turn.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the wrong thing.
How do you...
I'm honestly
Okay,
too drunk
okay,
to fucking
okay.
do this.
Questions, answers, put them behind like this. Wait, no, that should be, you know what I mean.
Oh wow. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good.
So good. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. True or false, Allie? Cannibal Holocaust.
Yes. Cannibal Holocaust.
Cannibal Holocaust 1980 was based on the true story of a cannibalized documentary film crew. Was it based on a
Was it
documentary
based?
film crew?
Was it? I genuinely don't fucking know.
True.
There you go.
Director Ruggero Deodato based Hannibal Cannibal. Say it.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh my god.
All right, we're done. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
drank it all.
We'll do the outro.
Awesome. So that was our episode on Tourist Trap. So tune in next week when we talk about what the fuck are we talking about? Ginger Dead Man?
Ginger Dead Man.
Fuck yes.
Who doesn't want to talk about Ginger Dead Man? We're going to bake Ginger Dead Man and probably drink some vegan eggnog or like almond nog, whatever. We're gonna
Is
drink
vegan
something
eggnog
festive.
even a thing? Is that just nog?
It's just nog. No eggnog, just nog.
All right.
We're gonna drink
Well,
some
nog
nog.
it to ya. Also, this episode was brought to you by Fatal Envy, who provided us with these awesome vests and kick-ass shorts.
Your butt look good?
Yeah.
Are we good? We definitely want to thank our crew, Brandon, Aaron, and Trent.
Man, our crew is so small and sad when you
small.
think about it.
So
But we
wonderful,
love you
though.
so much.
So much.
But as well, we want you to subscribe to our channel. So the link is it's down here. We hope that that it's down there.
And that you're charmed by us and you want to subscribe to our channel and watch us and we're wonderful. So, we want to say, we had a great time. We'll see you next time and come and get
Drunk and spooky with us! We did it that time.
because I remembered.